Hey guys, so I'm kind of hoping to make this into its own little series. So this will be my little corner cushion bench where I just it's a beautiful bench too. Where I just there we go, gotta show some shoulder. Where I just talk about advice. So I'm gonna start off with talking about vision boards for this video and how to make one that works, how to formulate the best one. And I know I'm qualified to talk about this because, hello, look how much my life has changed since the first days of YouTube when I started off. I had nothing, $0 and 0 cents. I was living with my family. I mean, we were pretty much broke. I had nothing to show for anything. Like I literally was starting from the bottom. Like I still remember uploading a YouTube video and being so frustrated that it would get like 10 views in a day, like sometimes 0 views. Like it would just be so frustrating. It would kill my passion. It would kill my motivation. And I love filmmaking. It's always been a passion. I never studied for it, but I always knew like I would kind of get here and further beyond without even having to attend school for it, because of my vision boards. And I know they work because every single time I've made them, most of the things in the boards have come true. Now, don't be disappointed and lackluster if you feel like you make these boards and then a year or 2 years pass by and you notice nothing comes true. Well, you do need to have this vision board in front of you. It's called a vision board for a reason. You can't just make it for a school project and throw it away in a bag somewhere and totally forget about it. Honestly, I've done that before. I still attracted most of the things on the board. That's how powerful the intent is. I've done boards, like I remember I did one for Spanish class in school, and I did one for my consumer education course as well. At separate times, and I know, like I remember almost clearly what I put on those boards. I know for a fact that most of those things came true, and I almost want to go back to that school someday and just like take a good hard look at them and see how much I've actually accomplished, because I used to put things like a camera, the YouTube logo, like happiness, like success, like money, like house, car, and I had none of those things back then. I was not making a living. I haven't put like salary like next to like, I just was not making even a part-time living at the time when I made these. And then I put like parrots and like palm trees. I knew I was gonna go somewhere tropical. I just didn't know exactly where. And I moved from Illinois to Florida. It's just like crazy how most of the things, even before I really knew how vision boards work, I used to put like random stuff on it just to make it look pretty. I'd even attract the random stuff on it out of the blue. I don't remember an example of that, but I know it's happened. So it just comes to show that like, even if you do stow it away, those things will come true if they're truly in your heart, in your vision, in your mind. But that doesn't give you an excuse. That does not give you an excuse not to write it down. You should always write down, at least if you're not going to make a board, physically write down what your dreams and goals are. Review them daily, because not many people do. Probably 1 in 100 people actually physically write down goals, review them, and go towards them and achieve them. So don't ever lose hope. People think like, 10 days, I haven't acquired a single thing. 10 days. You're going to have to give it 10 years sometimes. You're going to have to be that committed. And the truth be told, most of the stuff comes within a few months to years, right? 10 years is a stretch. If it's 10 years and it's taking that long, you probably put something unrealistic down, like $50 million in cash. Really? Like, you're going to have to put something realistic, like $50,000 saved. or something like that, in 10 years. Let's say that's like super realistic, right? So for most people, if they're like committed and they have an income coming in, right? And they budget wisely, that's pretty realistic. So if you have a goal and a vision in your mind, make it realistic, but not too realistic where it's so easy you're just like lounging around effortless. It's not gonna excite you. You need something to get out of bed in the morning. You need something to review daily. And they didn't tell us in school to write goals down for nothing. Trust me, I used to find it annoying too. Like, honestly, I was not grateful. I didn't understand the concept behind it at all. Oh my God. Oh, my bird got stuck. Oh my gosh, poopsie. All right. So, yeah, guys, that was funny. Poopsie, you want to make a vision board too? Poopsie, I did put a bird before I even had you on that board, so maybe you're not exactly a parrot, but close enough. No, but seriously. And a parrot is not actually what I truly wanted to begin with. It was too much work. It's like taking care of a child. Well, any pet is, but, you have to put something you really want. You have to put something your inner child really will want. What excites your inner child? You could put a Lamborghini, but are you realistically going to attract that within the next 5 years to 10 years? Most people know. Sorry to crush your dream, but you have to kind of elevate to a realistic goal that will stretch you, but not so much far out there that it's unattainable. Like if you have a salary of $50,000 a year and you want to save $500,000 in 10 years. That ain't gonna happen because you just literally will need to save all your income to make that happen. It's just not gonna happen unless, of course, your income grows, which it will over 10 years, inflation, whatever, but it's still not realistic unless you have other like ideas, investments, assets. Like if you have an idea and a plan and a vision in your mind, it's definitely possible. It's probably easy to get that much in 10 years. But I'm just trying to say, for example, like do something that you can attain, but at the same time that you're not sure about. And not so much not sure about, because if you're really not sure, you're not going to attract it to begin with. You could stare at a vision board all day. It's just not going to happen because if you're not sure, God's like, okay. What? You're not sure? Okay, I'm not going to give it to you then if you're not sure. Oh, you're sure? Now you're sure? Okay, here you go. So you have to really be confident in yourself. But at the same time, I'm saying not sure in terms of like, it has to be something that really like stretches you. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like, if you look at your board and for sure you're going to get it, it's probably too easy. You probably need to jack up the numbers. And it's not about the numbers or physical, tangible things as well. It could be about love. It could be about your sense of happiness overall. It could be about what you do, like feeding the poor, like stuff like that. It doesn't have to be just about money here on your vision board. Absolutely not. In fact, my early day vision boards, I never, ever even thought of a number in my head. Like, I wish I did sometimes. That probably would have sped up the process for me. But it was mostly just like house, car, bird, like the location, camera. Like, I manifested those pretty easy because, well, most people can afford a camera, duh. Like, easy, simple things. I put like a laptop computer, like, everyone has a computer, like it's not that hard to get those things, but I seriously did not have those things at the time. I was using my brother's computer to do my YouTube at the very beginning. I had nothing. I was literally saving spare change from school lunch into a big blue cup. Like that's how much nothing I had. Like I was so dependent on my family and it bothered me for so long. And when I really started to actually force myself, like I said, I hated writing goals. I was like, it's so embarrassing. I was even like covering the paper with my hand to make sure no one could read because I was so embarrassed. I was like, I don't want people to know what I truly want. And so I decided, you know what, to put the vision board, as embarrassing as it is, I just put it there in my room, like on the dresser area. You know how you have a bed, a nightstand, and then the dresser with a mirror over it? I put it over the dresser on the mirror, there's like a slit in the corner where you could just tuck it in. And I was just looking at it every day, and I was like, thank you, God, universe, every day. Thank you, God, for this coming true. And I just look at it, and I would just hold it up and raise it in the air and smile and laugh, and like things just started really happening. And that's when things started flowing, was when I would look at it every single day. And now I do much more than just that, because over time, like if you keep doing the same thing every day, you're gonna have to step up your game. You know, your mind gets bored. Humans get so used to the same thing, so you're really gonna have to add something else to that, you know, like exercise, prayer, etc. Meditation, like really visualize yourself. Also, staring at a board just won't work. It doesn't have to be a literal board as well. It could just be a piece of paper with pictures. That's it. Like mine right now is just literally a piece of paper taped under my camera, so I have it in my vision when I record. And it has a literal like Google images of the 4 things I want. And then like numbers, specific numbers I pasted over. Luckily, mine already had them pasted over exactly the way I wanted, which is how I know it's like literally meant to be for me. And it has to really draw you in, and really you ask yourself, like, is this truly what I want, you know? And you add specifics, like if you were to put a house, how much is the house worth? Where is it located? Be detailed, you know, but not so much where the whole board is cluttered. You know, you have to, like I said, mine only has 4 pictures and 1 number. That's it. Clear, concise, focus. I can't even focus on all 4 at the same time. If you were to ask me right now what my 4 things were, I could tell you, but it's going to take me a little bit of time because my brain doesn't work that way. Like probably 3 things or less, even 2 things. Like I need something like specific and goal oriented. Like people have 10 things on their board. It's too much. You're not going to remember all of that. You need to put at like 5 max, okay? And you really need to remember, like, you know, the easiest way I can remember it is close my eyes and just remember, oh, I put that in that corner, I put that in that corner. Like, that's the only way I can remember it, but it's hard to focus on all at the same time. It's human. Like, you're not going to have photographic memory, you know? So, yeah. That's my advice on vision boards. Just want to make this a quick one, you guys. Hope this helped you and you got the advice you need. You know, have fun with it. Cut out pictures from magazines. Just simply Google image, and I like edited it in a video editor and cropped it and just printed it out like that. Honestly, I have it on my phone. I have it as my wallpaper. I have it as my wallpaper on my computer and my phone. And I read over it, pray over it daily, every morning. Have it somewhere where you walk frequently and you can see it frequently. Subconscious programming. You know why there's so many advertisements and billboards on the highways? Subconscious programming. What you see every day, you become. And the reason why vision boards work is because what you see every day, you become. All of a sudden, you're programmed to get that new car. Now you know exactly what to do, where to go, the behaviors to have, the actions to take to get that vehicle on your vision board. It's just how it works. You know, it's literally unconscious programming. So do it, have fun with it, excite yourself. Why put pictures of your past when you could put pictures of your future? You know, like pictures of your past, you can't go back to your past. You know, why would you keep attracting the same past boring old situation in your life and not moving ahead and not progressing with your life, you know? But for this to work, you really have to authentically believe in it. You have to believe in yourself, most important of all, and the powers that be. So thank you guys for watching. Hope this helped. Subscribe and tap the bell if you want more of these, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.